Namaste, Happy New Year, and thanks for being here with me on our Wellness Wednesday. So today I'm talking about why New Year is a rubbish time for detoxing and not even a particularly good time for setting intentions. So the reason why it's so the wrong time for detoxing is that it's cold and it's dark and the earth is just not supporting you in detoxing, cleansing, letting go. So it's just not the right time. So if you feel Jan 1st, Jan 2nd, this is the time to give up all those things that you've been enjoying, to take up all these new habits. It's good for you to know that I think the figure is 3% of New Year's resolutions are maintained. And that's because just the earth is not supporting that at this time because it's cold and it's dark and it's quite an emotional time, and you've just had a period of having all of what you want and saying no to yourself in no way at all. So at this time, my recommendations is don't try to give up everything and, start going to the gym 14 times a week and all that kind of thing. My recommendation for this time of year is be good to yourself, be kind to yourself, be nice to yourself, and to do what makes you happy. Simple as that, because it's that time of year. It's still cold, it's still dark, it's still very emotional. You may be saying goodbye to some friends who are, flying away again. You may be, there's a feeling that the party's over, and so now is not the right time to suddenly be really strict with yourself. Now's the time to be kind to yourself. So try to dig into what makes you happy, and that's the kind of issue here, is that what makes you happy. And to spend a little bit time getting down, because what you want to do is what really makes you happy, which isn't always another celebration sweet, So I'm saying don't deprive yourself, but just try to connect with, well, what really makes me happy? And just give yourself a little bit of time to dig into that. And what makes, try to tap into that feeling of what is it that, really elevates me and really, gets me feeling really deeply content. And that's the thing to tap into, because then it's not deprivation of any kind, then it's adding and it's really, really augmenting your happiness. So this is the time of year to do that. So I do not really recommend setting any New Year's resolutions, particularly if they're deprivation based. If it's starting a new habit, only even consider it if you feel it's actually adding to your happiness and it's congruent with your life. So if you kind of figure out what makes me happy, actually, do you know what really makes me happy is seeing the sea. Seeing the sea just gives me this deep sense of satisfaction. Then do that. As long as it just doesn't feel like you're taking anything away, it's adding to your life. So what makes you happy? And then dig down into that, into what really, really, really speaks to your soul, and do more of that. Please do not give up everything that, that up to this point has been giving you joy. Please give up nothing unless it feels like it's adding, not subtracting. Okay, so spend a little bit of time writing down what makes you deeply content and do more of that. Be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. February is the month when we'll start talking about, stuff, really giving up, taking up, all that kind of stuff. But for January, please be good to yourself, be kind to yourself. Namaste.